It'll be one to go this time by. Coming to the green, buddy, coming to the green. Let's go get him. Go, 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 dig, 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 go, 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 go.
Get your motor running. Head out on the highway.
It feels, it feels really good to be in the chase and kind of get that first battle behind you. And just if anyone has any more questions, we're not scared to answer the questions. So it's, something that we wanted to face head on. But we're excited to be in the chase and looking forward to get it to start and feel really good about our flat track stuff from Richmond last week and looking forward to going this week.
We'll take questions now. Start right here with Jim. Go ahead.
Jim Noble, FSN. Tough to make this transition after the stuff we were talking about, but racing here at New Hampshire this weekend, we all always talk about the importance of getting off to a good start of the chase. And as you have been in the chase over the years, is that overstated, or is there amount of truth in getting off to a good start?
Well, we've gotten off to a good start. We've won this race before, and our stuff wasn't exactly where it needed to be when we got halfway through the chase, through the mile-and-a-half stuff, and we fell off on that part. So it's all about putting 10 weeks together. If you have some circumstances that pop up, you deal with those, but you have to be able to make the performance what it needs to be. You have to be competitive week in and week out and make something happen. In the 10 weeks, week in and week out.
We'll go Bob and then Mike Vega. Go ahead.
Bob Margolis, Yahoo Sports. The expression teaching an old dog new tricks may be really apropos to this new car, and especially the setups now. Jeff Gordon talked last week about the difficulty in getting adjusted to bump stops, and I know he had a problem with getting adjusted to coil binding. And is this now becoming a situation where if you can't change, you're going to be farther and farther behind? It makes it even more difficult for your crew chief and you to find that sweet spot in the car, and could it possibly give an advantage to not only the young guys who don't know any better, who've never driven the older cars, and is it a similar situation to the transition from bias ply tires to the current tires? I know that's a lot,
yeah.
But you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I think, with the evolution of the new car, it seems to be evolving very fast, and I've been fortunate to have a very open mind as far as it comes to the setups of the cars, and always really enjoy trying things and really enjoy, just doing things that you normally wouldn't do at the racetrack to try to make your car run faster, because I know the rewards are fun when you get to ride those things for the next few weeks and be really competitive. So it's a different time than what it used to be as far as the way that the cars are evolving and the things that you have to do to make them work. The cars feel different, but I feel comfortable. Todd's one of the most innovative people in the garage, and we try a lot of stuff, and that's just the way it always has been in my career as I've come up.
We'll go Mike Vega, then Jim Pedley. Go ahead.
Kevin, Michael Vega, Boston Globe, right in front of you here. Appreciate you coming in and talking to us about this issue. Just to follow up, if I may, with what was asked of Jim Hunter, are you comfortable with the policy as it's being formulated, that it will provide for real-world issues like Ron's facing, and that a steroid that he may have to take won't be on that list and will cause any headaches for you guys?
Well, here's the problem with steroid testing is there's so many different types of steroids. It's hard to test for one actual steroid, but it's there has to be real world instances, especially for cases like Ron, where you have to stay alive, and there's only certain things that you can prescribe to fix certain illnesses, and so that's well incorporated, I believe, in what they're getting ready to do and what they currently do, and they have a great department that understands your health and what you need to do to make that happen.
All right, this is follow-up. In what way would a HGH benefit a driver if he took one? If you felt like, would it help in your recovery from an injury, or again, how does it enhance the performance of a driver?
Yeah, I don't really know that. The only experiences I really have with steroids is through high school and watching one of my best friends take the drug, and he was just a miserable person and you know, it's a totally different animal when you see these people on steroids, and you see how they react, and you see the things that they do, and so it's very obvious, you know. And I say this, I don't want everybody to think that I'm some kind of druggie or something, but I say this because I've been around it, I've seen it, and you know, when people take these drugs, they aren't the people that you want to be around. I mean, they become these animals, and that's not good for our sport, and that's not, you know, something that we need to have involved for sure. So I don't know that it would necessarily be a benefit.
We'll go Jim, Tony, then Jenna. Go ahead.